And we are recording. Can everybody hear me okay? Has anything happened between now and then? Wonderful. Well, welcome everybody to our Wednesday night LifeVantage overview. So lovely to see you here. I am going to start off sharing my screen, and I'll do a brief introduction of myself, and then we can get started. So 2 seconds here. Everyone see that okay? Wonderful. Okay. So yes, again, welcome to LifeVantage Overview, brought to you by Team Heart. Now, Team Heart is the team that we are affiliated with. Absolutely incredible group of people, global team that we have. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the team as we go on. So there we go. My name is Julie Wilkes. I am a 45-year-old mother of 3 school-aged children. I come from a background of travel, predominantly in the cruise industry. Was an industry that I loved and I thought would always be there. And of course, over the last couple of years, you will have noticed that it's not. I think it's slowly coming back again now, but I wanted to find something that was going to be able to enable me to do something that I love without being restricted by certain things that were happening in the world, shall we say. I live in Auckland, New Zealand. I've been with LifeVantage for 2 years almost, and I love sharing information about these incredible products and how they've changed my life and that of people that I love. So we'll go through the start of the overview here with our proper disclosures. This presentation is not necessarily representative of the income of any that a distributor can or will earn through the LifeVantage compensation plan. Distributors' success will depend on individual diligence, work effort, and market conditions. LifeVantage does not guarantee any income or rank success. And I mean, I guess that's with the same case with anything. The more you put into this business, the more that you'll get out of it. If you want to dedicate an hour a night, that will show. If you want to push it full time, like a lot of us are doing, then obviously you'll see those results as well. So the more that you can put in, the more that you'll definitely get out of it. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and these products, of course, do not intend to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. So just a quick rundown of what is going to be discussed this evening. 5 key points. 1 is the Team Heart movement community that we're a part of. 2 is the timing, the products, the compensation, and of course the system, the viral ITT system that we run through. So this is us, this is our movement community, Team Heart. We are from all corners of the globe, New Zealand, Australia, North America, UK and Europe, as well as our new Philippines, which has recently opened up. And we do have other markets in Asia as well. So we're always growing and bringing on new team members, which is always really exciting. So a little bit about the company, the industry, timing. The highlights of LifeVantage. We got our big break in 2005 with our ABC Primetime Investigative Report. If you have not seen it yet, please go back to the person who invited you to come along this evening. Absolutely incredible. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've seen it, because this is just mind-blowing. We, ABC had set out to debunk our product, and they were highly surprised when they saw the results that they saw. So please do watch that, because it's insane. John Quinones literally aged backwards in the clip. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ, a completely debt-free company. Obviously, if you are thinking of joining any company, you do want to know that they're not likely to go under in the next few years. So completely debt-free, which is huge. Team Heart joined LifeVantage in 2015 and has added 15 million plus a year in revenue. That is actually quite a lot more. So I do need to update that. So we are growing and the momentum is huge at the moment. So that was our little graph, which you did see, and that just goes to show the years and the amount of revenue right at the start. At the bottom, we were originally we had our products on shelves in drugstores, GNC, and they were selling about half a bottle of Protein a month because people just didn't understand how it worked. They didn't understand about glutathione and oxidative stress, and they didn't have their own story to tell about other products. You can see the huge incline that it went up as soon as they put it in the hands of the people. So as soon as they switched from a retail setting over to direct sales, it skyrocketed, and now we are a I think $200 million company, which is enormous. Looking at the graph of where we would expect to be and where we're expecting to go, we are right at the very start, so we're in the innovation stage. So if you were looking at coming on board, the momentum at the moment is huge. Obviously, so many people are interested in natural health and wellness, immunity. The immunity that you get from a lot of our products are insanely good. So of course, this is the perfect industry to be in at the moment. So yes, there are the timing of the health conscious consumer and of course the Great Resignation, also known as the Big Quit in the US. So a $1.5 trillion wellness market. So it's huge to even be a tiny part of that. And that is just, it's been trending for years. And obviously now people are really starting to take a lot of interest in their health and wellness, and the health and wellness of what they're predicting to be in their future. So not just now. And also the Great Resignation, people are starting to realize I don't want to get in the car and drive for an hour or 2 hours, however long people commute these days. I personally couldn't imagine doing it. I don't like traffic at all. So I love having the ability to be able to run my business from my home. So our products, what do you know about oxidative stress? Drop a 2 in the chat if you'd ever heard of oxidative stress before. Personally, I might have heard it once or twice, didn't know what it was though. So one of the amazing things about the products and just being part of this business is that you're constantly learning, you're constantly evolving, and you're just learning about oxidative stress and glutathione and how it benefits your body so much. And also what happens if you don't take care of those stress levels in the future. For me, one of my greatest fears in the future was Alzheimer's. I've lost a couple of grandparents to Alzheimer's, and it's not nice, and it's not a nice way to go. And one of the mantras that we live by is we want to live long and die short. So that's what we aim to do. And yes, so a long drawn out illness and death is not great for anybody. So anyway, moving right along, we have got a number of hugely amazing products. The body care, which in New Zealand and Australia, we've got a couple that came available just this morning. So they're amazing. So we've got the body lotion in New Zealand and Australia, and the body wash just in Australia. So you get your chance to try those out. They're usually only available through our US store. We have our Proteinums, which are our trademark, our flagship product is the Protein NRF2 Synergizer. Literally saved the health of my entire family. I've got so many stories that I could tell about it, which we don't have time to go through here. But absolutely incredible products. Omegas, take care of your brain. Our skincare is incredible, anti-aging, and they do have NRF2 ingredients. Our weight loss, physique range, which is available only in North America as well. Our hair care, our Axio, which is coming to New Zealand at the end of the year, which is so exciting. It's my daily go-to. Daily wellness, I give this every morning to my children before school. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, all put together to help your immunity. And Pet Andem down the end, also only available currently in the US, which is a pet's version of our Protein NRF2, because of course, animals do have oxidative stress levels as well. So our products, let's just look at the world we live in. Let's be honest, pesticides, gas fumes, the good old 5G towers, things that are injected into our foods, genetically modified, terrible diets, pharmaceuticals, fumes from the motorway. There's a million and one other things that are slowly degrading our cells as the years go by, as the days go by. So it was really important for me to find something that was going to help my body combat a lot of these things that we're dealing with every single day. So yes, the vast majority of 80,000 chemicals have been introduced into our lives. And I wanted to find something that was going to help my body repair itself, repair its cells, and activate those survival genes, which is what our Protandim NRF2 does. So for me, that was incredibly important. Glutathione, we spoke earlier about that. What is it? Never really heard too much about it, but at the moment it seems to be the buzzword and everybody's talking about it. This has been a huge selling point for our Protandim NRF2 for several years. So now people are starting to understand the benefits of it, the mother of all antioxidants and master detoxifier. So you can have a look about that. You can Google it up, find some articles. There are so many out there. Some YouTube clips by Dr. Mark Hyman. He's amazing. He knows so much about glutathione and about the benefits, but also obviously if you can look at the National Library of Health and a number of other academic websites. So Google it up, you can find out so much about it, but our product will increase your glutathione by 300%, which is huge. It's a no-brainer in 120 days. So for us, that is one thing that we were really excited about when we started looking at these products. So yes, again, our flagship NRF2 Health Breakthrough, it has 5 synergistically combined herbs, 7 US patents, 10 plus international. So given that it's a synergizer, these 5 herbs put together in this exact quantity is what activates your NRF2 pathway. So it's really important all of these ingredients together do work in synergy, and they exacerbate and enhance the benefits of the herbs. Then it would be taking them individually. Clinically proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days and up to 70% in 90 days. Activates 600 plus survival genes and protects the DNA of the cell. So obviously incredibly beneficial for your health. One thing they do have on the PubMed website, NRF2 is a guardian of health span and the gatekeeper of species longevity, protecting against many age-related diseases, including cancer and neurodegeneration, obviously with Alzheimer's that I mentioned previously being one of those. So what will be your LifeVantage story? So looking again at our incredible range of products, we all have a story. And if you are completely new to LifeVantage and you were just interested in coming in to have a little look and started seeing the business opportunity for what it is, you don't even have to have your LifeVantage story yet because you can borrow ours. So we do have our Facebook group, which is My LifeVantage Story. Get back to the person that invited you to get on and have a look. There's in excess of 40,000 members in there, and thousands and thousands of testimonials from our customers who have seen truly life-changing results, given that we do so that we don't intend to treat, cure, or mitigate any diseases. You will find a lot of people have actually seen benefits along those lines, but of course it's not legal for us to say it, so we don't. Our compensation plan, the highlights is we get paid when product is sold, period. So when stock moves from our warehouse to our customers, we get paid every single time. So we earn 20 to 40% every time you enroll a new customer or distributor on products, and you can earn 2 to 9% depending on the placement of your customers every time they reorder for life, for the rest of your life, and then beyond, because it can be passed down to your children. So it's amazing. We have got an 82% customer retention, which is the highest in the industry. There are a lot of network marketing companies that I know who sit around 10, 12, 15% retention. So 82% is huge. And it's something that once people start to take it and they see the benefits, they'll take it for life. I know I will, and my family as well. So I'll never stop taking it. 49.8% of every dollar is paid out to families like yours and mine, which of course, again, is a huge percentage. Our compensation plan, again, depending on how much time you want to put in, how much work you want to put in with your networking, you can earn anything from average monthly commissions at paid rank distributor $4. Don't know anyone that's made $4. Maybe I did once. I can't remember. So I am aiming to be a Master Pro 10. Of course, looking at that $84,734 a month, American. So that definitely is nothing to be sniffed at. But, you know, just as you got the ranks, the amounts that you can earn are hugely, they're huge steps. I don't believe we have an executive Master Pro 10, or I might be mistaken, but anyway, the money is absolutely insane, and you don't even have to go to Harvard University to get that. Our system, we have 7,000 plus team members, US customers, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Europe, UK, and 63,000 plus customers. And of course, that's growing every day. We have a viral IGT system, invite tool team. So we invite you to my LifeVantage Facebook group and invite people to read the testimonials and the life-changing stories that are in there. There's over $150 million in team revenue over the last 10 years, which I think I said earlier. And you do get weekly world-class training and leadership development. So once you make the decision to join our team, you get immense wraparound support, and you just automatically feel like part of the Team Arc family, which is amazing, and I absolutely love it. Can I do this? Yes, anybody can do this. I have never been in sales. I don't know how to sell at the best of times. So I'll rush through these because there's a number of different pictures, parents, busy grandparents, beautician, fitness coaches, healthcare professionals. We've got over 1,000 healthcare professionals actively promoting these products to their patients. Equine enthusiasts, huge market in horses. We have 6-figure plus influencers who had previously been earning decent money, but have just seen the vision with this company. Network marketing pros who had moved over to LifeVantage because they saw the benefit, the huge potential that we can offer here. Millennials to boomers. So basically it's a business in a box. You can build a business around your schedule. Fully loaded, free e-commerce websites for all teamies, custom shopping carts, and we have a mobile app designed to run your business from your phone or tablet on the go. So we don't have to ship product, we don't have to stock inventory, and we don't have to do any invoicing because nobody wants to do any of that boring stuff. Our vision in the next 10 years is we want to get, and this is our team vision, 1 million users of their NRF2 Synergizer and our other cutting edge products, which I think is entirely possible, to build a $20 million a month team that will pay out $10 million a month to you. And we want to help 1,000 families become debt-free and fully autonomous, and we're well on our way to achieving that. So how do I get started? Option 1, you become a customer. It's a good, better, best scenario. Good, NRF2. Everybody in the world should be on NRF2. Better, including the NRF1 in there for your mitochondrial support. And best also is our NAD Synergizer, which is absolutely incredible. I take it every day, and it gives me so much energy and so much brain clarity, and also helps with caloric restriction. So if you're doing a bit of a weight loss program, that's always helpful to have that in there as well. Or you can become a distributor, order your pack. It's really easy to do. You can speak to the person that invited you along and get started and come along for a ride. So there we go again. Welcome to the team. We are Team Heart. So let me just stop the share. Oh, I always do that. Sorry. Let me just get back. Great. There you go. So I'd love to bring on a couple of my colleagues to give some testimonials. I am not sure if you are going to be talking about the product or the business, but I will hand you over first to the lovely Candice Foy, and she will be able to talk to you about the products that we have. Thanks, Candice.
Hello, thank you, Julie. What an amazing presentation. Seriously, what we have here is gold. I often refer to it as the little gold activator, because when I was introduced to this about 18 months ago, it literally blew my mind when I saw that ABC video. It's a primetime investigative report that went out. They actually set out to debunk it. And the escalated effect that it had literally around the world with researchers and universities, it was incredible to see just the dynamic growing ability to see what NRF2 activation has done over the last 2 decades. And so if you haven't, definitely make sure you do Google oxidative stress and any disease you think of, and then know and be rest assured that, you know, for me, when I saw that it can reduce our oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, for me, it was a no-brainer. So knowing that it works 100% of the time in all mammals, including dogs and horses, I was like, that's incredible, because there is no placebo effect, right? You don't give a little dog that's battling, you know, arthritis or something, and then, you know, it knows what it's taking and it suddenly stops limping, right? It suddenly goes from not being able to walk to jumping on the lounge. And so for me, I couldn't wait to get my hands on it as a customer. For me and my husband, my background is actually a physiotherapist. I was a physio for 20 years. And so the science to me was really important. So the more I looked at the science, the more I realized, wow, like to have 28 studies on PubMed is unheard of for a natural product. And to see that the claims literally that these researchers are making made me really take a good look at partnering with it as a company, recognizing that so many people around the world desperately need what we have our hands on. And so joining with the company just became such a natural flow that, you know, within the first few weeks of joining the company, people I was talking to all were keen to build their glutathione by 300%. That was just unheard of. And anything else that you can do. And so to realize, you know, this is the equivalent, this little yellow activator is the equivalent of 120 vitamin C's per day. Like, that's crazy. Nobody can do that, right? And so this is something that's affordable, and just you talk to people, and my business just continues to grow and continues to grow, because when people are on this, they feel better, they have more energy, they are sleeping better, their brain fog goes away, their joints stop hurting, and suddenly they're like, I don't want to feel like I used to before. And so they actually stay on it. So that really high retention rate that LifeVantage has is really powerful, because, you know, there's a lot of other companies out there where you can try to build a business, but you're constantly having people drop off and come back on and reorder, and then not order for 6 months and then order again. Whereas this actually allows you to build that residual passive income, which is really powerful, I think, in today's day and age, where, you know, everybody could use some extra cash. And so to be able to do this while helping people, getting healthier yourself and helping others get healthier and live more of their life, wow, it's like having a front row seat to having miracles unfold literally every single day. So I couldn't recommend it more. Definitely, for sure, if you're on here tonight, you're here for a reason. Jump on, make sure that you get back to the person that has invited you so that you can become a customer. But we would love to invite you and welcome you to join our team. It is an amazing plug and play system that we have that is so much fun to be able to just be a part of, and to meet people we wouldn't otherwise meet, right? Like-minded, like-hearted people like Julie. So next up is going to be Kim. So I'll introduce Kim and just say, yeah, Kim is amazing. I love her passion for the products. And again, just to be able to share this with everybody that she meets, it is such a critical health strategy. So I will pass it over to Kim. Thank you so much for inviting me to share.
Oh, thanks, Candice. Thanks for the introduction. Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Yes, my name's Kim. I am in Far North Queensland. I'm up near Cairns. Not really sure what I was going to talk about tonight, but I'm going to piggyback on what Candice has said. Look, I have been with the company for just over 1 year, literally just over 1 year. Now, I decided to join the company and start being a distributor from day one, specifically because of a few reasons. So one of them is the 28 independent peer reviews. That's unheard of. And it's on PubMed, which is, of course, Google for doctors. So to get even just one peer-reviewed report on there, you know, that's a study on there, that's phenomenal, what they have to go to get there. So 28 for me, okay, well, that ticked the box of the product. So I thought, okay, what they're saying, what they're claiming, 100% guaranteed. Candace talked about the placebo effect. Well, at the end of the day, even though we all feel a little differently when we first start taking the product, it's guaranteed 100% to do the job. So that was enough for me to initially sort of look at it. I loved the fact that it works in beautifully with what I do. So I have a few hats that I wear. I work full-time in corporate in banking. I also have a healing business. So I'm a mindset coach and I work on energy healing and so forth. And what I realized was that this is a business that, as Candace says, is plug and play. So I'm able to use it in my existing healing business, and seriously, the results are next level because I'm working on mindset and stress, and I'm also a health coach. So we're changing lifestyles in that aspect, but also on the flip side, I'm able to use the products that reduce oxidative stress, increase glutathione, flick on all the good genes, and let's heal all of the damage, that the stress that we've all been under for very many years, sometimes decades, at the same time, all in one yellow pill, and it's verifiable, guaranteed. So no brainer for me. You know, the company's debt free and all those kinds of things, and has a very, very generous compensation plan. What I love is that when I started on the products with my husband, in fact, I really looked at it first for my husband because he's a bit broken, being a Boilermaker, and he's had motorbike accidents and so forth. So what I found was that the 82% retention rate is real. I will never stop taking the product for the rest of my life. My parents died quite young of cancer, so 56 and 59. So for me, it's a preventative thing as well. And I know the product is doing what it says it's doing because my husband takes it without me having to jam it down his throat every day. Every single morning he takes his own products. So I know it works. And I also know that I have helped to lift the health of my clients, my friends, my family, and I've got some beautiful teammates that have come in, and the business grows automatically, organically every single day because we are also aware of the fact that we need to work on our own health and take our health into our own hands. So for me, it's helped my clients with all kinds of issues, and it's so interesting the range of issues that it helps because it's literally flipping the switch and getting that NRF2 activation going. So we're talking about things like from women having menopausal issues or perimenopause, PCOS, anything that's to do with the reproductive system, phenomenal, tick that box. We're talking about anything to do with brain health, so Alzheimer's, dementia, ALS, Parkinson's. We're talking about that as well, which is a huge problem right now. We're also looking at things like anything that's related to inflammation, really, and most things are. So we've got arthritis, anything that's a bit achy in the body, it can help, down to even activating our digestive system better. And we know that gut health is so important. So there's really nothing it can't help. So in my mind, everyone needs to know about the product and everyone needs to take it. So yeah, I can't talk highly enough about the product. The business is amazing. I work full-time. In fact, I seem to work all the time, but I'm actually able to build this business at the same time to the point where I'm well on my way to leaving my day job. And that's in 1 year. And I do it part-time because I work. So it's definitely something for everyone, and anyone can do it. If you've got a passion to help people and share products, anyone can do this. So that's pretty much it for me. So thank you so much for the opportunity to speak. Jules, do you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, thanks so much, ladies. I love your passion for the products, and as you said, you know, it's so helpful for so many people. I love it because of what it's done for my child and myself, and you know, everybody needs to be on it because we've all got our own little things going on in our lives, and preventative rather than reactive is always really important. Just before we go, and I did actually end up speaking really quickly through that presentation. I was very mindful of time, but just wondering if anybody wanted to unmute, if you had any questions at all before we go. Oh, okay. That's wonderful. Well, once again, thank you so much to everybody for coming along. I get back to the person that's invited you.
Hi, Kim. Sorry, hi Kim. You spoke about our Alzheimer's. Once someone's got it, does it reverse? Like starting it, does NRF1 to reverse Alzheimer's?
I don't have a huge science background, but from my understanding, the research that I've read is that we certainly can't claim that we cure or reverse anything. However, the results of people that have been taking it have been very positive.
Okay.
But of course, again, I think it would really depend on the individual as well and the general makeup. But we certainly can't claim to cure anything. However, if you have a look in the Facebook group, if you're in the Facebook group,
Yeah.
do a search in the search option for Alzheimer's, and I think that you'll find there's some fairly interesting and positive comments there and testimonies from some existing clients.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
Yeah, I was just going to say as well, I had a customer with motor neurones disease, and his neurologist in Sydney was just flabbergasted that he hadn't gone backwards. He'd sort of maintained and had not been getting worse. So I just wanted to say that there was a lot of testimonies out there like that, if not studies.
Yeah, thanks, Leah. Wow, so cool. All right.
Sorry, just Michelle, quick question. I work a lot with children with disabilities, autism. How does that support those children? Would it be really supportive for children, or is it more for adults?
Well, I initially started looking into the product for my son. He has autism and ADHD. If you are in my LifeVantage story, who invited you to the call today?
I'm Helen. I'm up in Cairns as well.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, great. Well, just ask her to tag you in my story and that of my son, and it gives you a lot of information there. It will be able to tell you the benefits that we saw, and they were huge. So I personally recommend this product mainly to other people that are looking for a natural support for their children, because we looked for years and years and years for our son, and the vitamins and the oils, and didn't really do a great deal for us. So yeah, please do read my story, and you're welcome to reach out to me. I'm always happy to talk about it, because it's what I love to do.
Beautiful, thank you.
Okay, no problem at all. Anyone else before we close up? No. Okay, well, that's wonderful. I'll stop the recording now, and thank you so much again, everybody, for coming along. Kathy, you didn't get to come into the call today, so I'm going to send you this recording. Oh, this year's just coming right at the end. I'll send it along anyway. All right, thanks everyone. Bye now.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Kim.